That's better. Oh no, wait. Oh, that's the same thing. Alright. Anyway, let me actually zoom into our player. We have a really good system going on here. Now all we need to do is to make it so all we need to do is make our player be able to see how much ammo they have and for which weapon. So for example, let's say that the player switches to rifle 1, then on screen they will see rifle 1's ammo, current ammo. I should say, I should say both rifle 1's current ammo and total ammo. So before we do any coding, let's save, and now let's add a text into this canvas. We're gonna call this ammo count. For now, this is gonna be blank. We won't put anything into it. Now in our weapons manager, let's create a reference to the ammo count text that we just created. Text mesh pro. There it is. Now, since at the start of the game we're gonna start with our starting pistol, so at the start of the game we're gonna set up our ammo count based on that. So we'll write ammo count text, not string empty, we're gonna fill it. So we'll write pistol current ammo. Alright, we need this. Then, and finally, pistol total ammo to string. Then we need to update this every time we shoot with our pistol. So we're gonna add this into here. Then we're gonna add it here as well. And finally, we're gonna add it here. Now let's see how this is gonna look. How this is gonna look like. Very good. Now let's see if it's gonna update properly once we reload. Oh, there we go. Is the maths right? Hold on. So we got 60. Oh, there we go. Now we're gonna wait for it to reload. Why does it not reload? Hmm. Let me check the code real quick. Yeah, once we empty out or since we got rid of the else if here, how our reloading system works is that first we shoot all of the bullets in a magazine, and once the magazine is empty, we try shooting again to reload. So let me show again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now I'm completely empty. I don't think, I'm sure the weapon is not gonna, the pistol is not gonna reload. You can see it's not reloading. Now that our pistol current ammo is equal to or lower than 0, now that this is true, the next time we try to shoot our pistol is gonna start our coroutine. So I will try shooting again. And there it is. Now, or ammo counter or ammo count or ammo count works with our pistol, but we also want our ammo count to change depending on what weapon we have equipped. So where in the player behavior script do we change weapons? Here it is. We're gonna need to create new functions for this to work. So let's start with public void rifle 1 equip and public void and finally we're gonna copy this here and paste it into our rifle 1 equip. Actually let's first paste it here because it's the function relevant to our pistol. Now pasting it to our rifle 1 equip, we'll replace this with rifle 1. Oof. Rifle 1. Rifle 1. There we go. Shit, that's not that. Rifle 1 crit ammo. And rifle 2 total ammo. There we go. Now we're gonna make the same adjustments to our usage functions and our reload functions, just like we did with our pistol. I'm gonna skip this. We also get rid of the else if statements here because we don't need them anymore. Now, all we need to do is figure out where we want to call these new functions. And the answer is inside the player behavior. Where was it? There. In here, where we switch between weapons with alpha 1 through 9. So this is gonna be then we'll handle the rest. So I'll do a skip. Good. Now let's save this and see if it's gonna work. Right now our pistol or starting pistol's ammo is showing, which is nice. Oh, I think we forgot to enforce the money costs for the magazines. I'll check that a little bit later. Right now you can see that the game is displaying all of our different weapons. Wait, what? Anyway, the game is displaying all of our weapons ammo counts. You can see the current ammo and the total ammo integers. Let me try reloading with another weapon to see if it's gonna work. Cool. Now let's check. Yeah, we don't reduce the money. Let's do that. Oh, this is so useful. Okay. Now I want to see something. I want to make a little note. This is a little bit risky because accidentally the player can trigger multiple coroutines, and that can possibly break the calculations that we established here. We don't want that, so in here we're gonna create a second if statement, and we're gonna check if, for example, in here we're gonna check if the pistol reload coroutine is already playing, if an instance of this coroutine is already playing. So we'll write if weapons manager pistol reload equals to null. Then we're gonna start this. Now we need to do the same for all of our other functions. Alright, that's all we need to do. Oh, we can't do that. Never mind. Delete it all. I looked up the solution online, but I'm not doing all that. Sorry, not sorry. So we're back to where we were. that's enough for today's video. Have a nice day.